Just let us down. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Whoa, I'd pay to see that again.
Incoming.
Damn.
Have your backpack.
Hey, quit killing me.
I got another fighting me.
Okay. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Let's get this crazy weapon here. Well, all right. Let's see.
You gotta teach me that.
No! I will teach none of you anything ever. How do you like that? You fuckers. I will be the only hacker that ever hacks anything, ever. have a glute gun. And I will fucking kill all of you with it. I don't know what it does, but...
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge.
Yeah, we'll fucking see.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
I have a glute gun. Oh.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean for any harm to come to you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career.
As it should
I
be.
gave SI everything. My work.
Fuck you, Sanjar.
My left kidney, and for years,
Yeah.
I was a
such
joke to them. Oh, perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stella
Nothing.
Bay is barely keeping afloat.
It's a piece of shit.
Please, I can't think about this right now. Celia, schedule 30 minutes of inconsolable weeping later today.
I'll pad it out with an extra 15, sir.
Now, was there something else you need? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
I don't know what you think you're gonna accomplish. I'd just as soon reorganize it into itty-bitty pieces with a really big gun, but you just keep being you.
You can't build anything that way. What's the point?
It's fun.
Nonsense. There's nothing more invigorating than a well-developed 10-year plan. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course. That seems unnecessarily complicated.
It's actually very funny, sir.
Now I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UDL or not? I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Good.
One down, one to go.
I have a glute
Believe me,
gun.
You've got your work cut out for you there. Was there anything else?
Look at this thing. Okay, so now... Ah, hell. It'll be some quick, easy XP. Good. Give the dummy his poster.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet?
Unless I can fuck
I
him
keep
out
wondering
of it
if it's
somehow.
come in. Sorry, I just get so excited, and I always feel like I miss everything that happens in town while I'm up here.
You do. Totally.
It's signed by Bert. Everyone's heard of him, even on... Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes
Don't.
on in the rest of Stellar Bay. Would you look at that?
Fine
The
here.
Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
I have a glue gun. All right.
In case I did not impress.
All right, now we gotta go talk to this goddamn fucker. This what's his fucking face? Yeah. The fucking philosophist hippie. The goddamn philosophist hippie. And if he doesn't want to
So,
play
Matt,
ball,
got any interesting prison stories? Do people really trade cigarettes like this?
Told you I wasn't technically in prison. And no, you watch too many Aetherwave dramas.
Got any recipes for bathtub hooch? I've always wanted to try the real stuff.
We didn't have bathtubs. We made it in toilets.
Ooh.
I was being facetious, Dr. Finhill. Architect have mercy.
all right, you fucker.
Greetings, friend. Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
I'd be more upset if his pork chops weren't fucking magnificent.
I'd rather not resort to violence. This is a place of understanding and acceptance. Understand that should you try, I will accept the burden of your death. I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely...
You are quite assured in the idea that any who hear your message will not immediately change stations upon realizing what utter rubbish it is.
Yeah.
Spreading the truth and saving the colony is paramount. I will not stop pursuing this. However, perhaps we can do that more effectively with the printing press. Once we get that up and running, why have you come? All right. Why have you come? The cool evening air
Son of a... Whoa. Whoa.
What was that? What was that?
They got the drop on us.
Oh. Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Did I save right before I talked to him? I don't remember if I did or not. Maybe I didn't. Fabulous. Let's see.
Ah, hello. You're still alive.
Let's see.
Oh, the data on that card you've given us. Anyway.
Okay. Amazing episodes. Amazeballs.
Greetings, friend. Stop. No. I'd rather not resort to violence. This is a place of understand.
Incoming.
What was that? What was that?
Incoming. That's the last of them.
Fuck. Whoever did this, I'll find you. Huh?
I mean, yeah, you'll find us easily, but I'm right here. Let's see, I need to find a. There's a vending machine.
They're on us. That's the last of them.
Really? Because I don't think it is. Doesn't seem like it.
Who's there? We got a fight on our hands.
Make him regret it. Someone else will clean this up, right?
What was that?
There we go. Okay. many bits. Okay, now I'm not over encumbered. Any other iconoclasts left? Like anybody, is there?
What was that? What was that?
Oh, good. A fight. Well done. We are victorious.
Is that it? Is that everybody? Just making sure. They're all dead, right? Okay, now. Yeah, I kind of took the extreme measure with Graham. Oh yeah, the let's see, where's that?
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it won't kill me to work under Sophia. I am on familiar terms with her from a, let's call it a past contract job. All that's left to do is cycle the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments. Then I'll be in the board's service. No further action required. First, I never leave the tower. And twofold, this is a multi-person endeavor. It's simple, truly. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just stay.
We're almost done. Let's finish this.
Terrific. I'll be here.
Yes. 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 Love it. Okay. Let's do this. Remember, kids, it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. All right, let's do this.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Devil's Peak Station is now fully affiliated with the board.
Yes.
In all propaganda purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll kindly beg you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to.
That's true.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you.
Really?
Take care out there.
Anyone else hear a high-pitched whining? Did I get tinnitus, or is that just Hiram?
Black holes. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that?
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting?
Yes, but... well, this is something of an emergency. The vessel that just went down is a UDL gunship, one of the most formidable offensive ships short of an Earth Directorate assault cruiser. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel! I'm more than finished with you lot.
Yeah. Gladly. Wait a minute. What was that? Let's return to Sophia. Where's my fucking ship? Let's see. I guess it doesn't matter. I can call it back anywhere. Absurd propaganda cut off by heroic benefactor.
Please tell me you thought... Please, won't... Well, I guess I've got some... Thank you. Oh, you look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest... No, no, it can't be. He's not... Take the money.
Woo. That was awesome. Okay.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any I don't suppose you've found the target. Well, because the module controls the weapons systems. Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon. The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Good, because we haven't a moment to...
Look, all the Iconoclasts are fucking dead. I killed them all. Wait a minute.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure?
Oh my god.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Excellent. Nah, I'll just stick with.
I've just finished reading a report of your work on Monarch. The broadcasts have been silenced at last. Graham Bryant was a madman, a narcissist, and exceedingly dangerous. Colony is safer without him.
I agree, ma'am.
And you brokered an alliance with the broker himself. Hiram Blythe is a valuable asset. Well done. Your work is exemplary. You've earned a place in the chairman's inner circle. Congratulations are in order.
Excellent.
Now we introduce you to the chairman's plan. Turn your eyes to the screen.
I will have no choice. See?
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity.
Sure.
Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Checks out. Legit.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, But we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Adjutant Akande, as much of an honor as it is to make your acquaintance, I must say I am gravely disappointed. Protecting the colony was your duty.
I share your disappointment, Vicar DeSoto. Protecting Halcyon is my solemn duty, and I have been negligent. I can no longer depend on lazy, weak-willed bureaucrats to help me rescue Halcyon. I need someone with a backbone, someone like your captain.
What's in this for you? There's gotta be an angle. There always is for people like you.
I appreciate your skepticism, Dr. Fenhill. But I'm not doing this for any personal gain. My angle is the preservation of our colony by any means possible. Nothing more, and nothing less. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. I will be frank, Edgewater was a lost cause. I never expected the settlement to survive another year. But then, you came along. I don't know how you managed to convince a faction of disloyal workers to return to their posts. In fact, Edgewater is more productive than ever before. Every worker in Edgewater will be expedited into our lifetime employment program. Well done, Captain. That town owes you an enormous debt.
Sure.
Edgewater's workers have proven themselves valuable. When the time comes to place our most loyal workers in suspended animation, they're going to be the first in line.
Great.
You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony. Technology, Captain. The same technology that allowed you and your fellow colonists to make the journey from Earth to Halcyon. Under the Lifetime Employment Program, every suitable worker in Halcyon will be placed in suspended animation. The Hope is the perfect storage facility for the colony's workers. I won't lie to you. We're going to have to dispose of some of the Hope settlers in order to make room for Halcyon's rotating workforce.
That makes sense, yeah.
But try to understand. Many of your fellow settlers are beyond saving. They've been frozen for far too long, and the revival process would be lethal. I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going to save Halcyon together.
Yeah, for sure.
Can we talk?
So we're skipping a colony ship for the board, huh? Tartarus is a hell of a place to wake up, Captain. Not like there's a long list of contenders. At least Tartarus has working plumbing and functional air recyclers, so I hear. Ain't that the truth? If only you'd known before you signed up for a one-way trip out here. Fair enough. You've played it smart and elbowed your way into the board's ranks.
Yeah.
If that's not making lemons slap out of lemons, I don't know what is. That's how I look at it. I've been wondering what this is about for you. Can't fault you for that. Not much else you can guarantee out here. Where do you think this is headed for everyone else, though? You think the board's gonna pull Halcyon out of its tail?
Nope.
Spoken like a true corporate. In any
Yep.
case, say the word and I'll be right behind you. Or beside you. Whichever. Anything else?
Nope. You got anything to say, Vicar?
Anyone with eyes to see would not be shocked to hear that the colony is dying. But the board's solution, on the other hand, choosing to save themselves and their families and friends. I couldn't agree more. Anything you'd like to discuss? I want to thank you for not interfering back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my... I thought my training had allowed me to leave it behind, but... prison brought it all raging back. I've denied that part of myself for too long, pretending I was something I'm not. I've spent my life chasing an illusion. It's time I gave up childish dreams and accepted who I am. I'm sure it would seem such to you, but I don't believe it is. I think I always knew this day would come. I was just afraid to admit it. Even to myself. It may seem silly, but if you'd indulge me one last thing, I think I'd like to find this hermit he spoke of and give her the book. Maybe she can find some use for it.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Captain. I knew I could rely on you. I think it will help put all this behind me.
For sure. And since you know, I'm good with the board, I can make sure we get paid. All right, kids. I'm gonna hop off here for now. I'm sorry the streams have been so erratic lately, but you know, the holidays. I'm gonna take care of my dog, get some lunch. I'll be back, and we're gonna do some more work for the board. I love you. Merry Christmas.